Hi, it's me, KeeBe, and welcome back to Coffee Talk. If you missed the last episode, I will go ahead and put a link down into the description below so that you can get caught up on all the stories that we have been told so far. I really recommend checking out the playlist. And with that, let's get started. October 1st, 2020. Oh my god, that's so funny. From that meme, Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. It's good advice. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh deal! You've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? What? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you've arrived. That is true, but it's not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we've learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with our Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all. Oh, let me think this over if you don't mind, and I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no, we are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we're leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Thinking it over. Thinking. Waiting. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Uh-oh. He's gonna learn customer service skills? Oh my god. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Nonverbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign when you should start talking or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to keep your suit clean and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very earthly thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. Oh my gosh. This should be interesting. Here we go. First customer. Neil, welcome. Holy wow! What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, KeeBe, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight, and I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. It's not that. Neil is just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we've arrived and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade? What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya, if I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh no. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yeah. How did she find out? You remember my fatal meeting with the higher-up in the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. Oh no. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was? So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Okay. She usually wants an espresso. But do we want to do something different? Let's do a cappuccino. We haven't done a cappuccino yet, I don't think. Coffee. 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 And milk. Latte art, because of course. Here's my awesome latte art skills. I will never get this right. Serve it. Here's your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is going to brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today, I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. Oh, I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just, Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number. But full-time? I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by the ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter. Even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seems to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From language to arts. Right again. You're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, who's here? Oh, another guest. Hey, Myrtle. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. She's probably staring. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a bit of ginger, please. Alright. That is... Let's make sure. Yeah, coffee, ginger. Coffee, ginger, brew. Serve it. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here tonight, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visit here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah, pardon us. I was just training Neil in how to talk with customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which, essentially, is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. Ha ha ha. That was really nice, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... Ooh, do they like each other? Hey, Aqua. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told her barista to call the cops when he was going to breed here. Where is KeeBe? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Jeez, everyone's freaking out. Like, all the ladies are like, oh my god, what is he doing here? Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We started to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for a break anyway. So, here's the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, KeeBe. It's nothing, really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb the place business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start, but we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What are you gonna do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. This is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us up talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. Oh my god, this is too funny. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Miss Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly. But she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refused it anyways. But, wait. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Oh, you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like that what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game. There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. But players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and the UI and UX. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removed some of the weight on my chest. Just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please, be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that. Sharing is caring, you know. Okay. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua, I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout? I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Foam Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project? I'll tell you, your friend, yeah, frienda? Okay. Alright, I'm not, with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? Huh. That's what I thought, at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years! That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our teams works to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit almost an impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined the company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. Dude, no wonder you're burned out. Mark was like, those guys. Corporate. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. Yes, you can. You always can take your vacation. If you got the time, take it. Oh my gosh, I always say, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. The time's gonna go by whether you take it or not, so you might as well take it. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Oh, you will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh, okay then. Everyone see you next weekend, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. It was a very nice meal. Well, I think Myrtle and Aqua got something going on. Okay, see you folks later. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you gonna close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. What's else in store for us? Friday, October 2nd, 2020. The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. Welcome. Good evening, Mr. Bailey's. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Is Lua gonna be here? Waiting for... Did you guys make up? Freya's not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends? Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time. Just not as much as her. A writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she says they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why is that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things, whether they need a friendly ear or just to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well, because you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language, including our interaction now. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Okay, so we need some cocoa and ginger and cinnamon. Serve it. Here you go. Here's a bitter heart. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink. Only for special guests and special drinks. Say, KeeBe, Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop? Oh man, I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright. But that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder what I should ask next. Oh no! Look at that face! Oh, poor Freya! Oh god. Hello everyone. Uh-oh. Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You better be asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso! Please! Alright, girl, you know best. Oh my god, that face is hilarious. And very relatable. I gotta say that we've all been there before. I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Freya. Just give me the damned espresso! Okay, here. Take it. Ah, this will keep me from falling asleep. Baileys, how was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice, but that also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh. It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just that. It's just... I'm going to my usual corner. Thanks to your coffee. I might make it through the night. Bye, Freya. She looks horrible. Yes, she does. Don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this. No. But this time, the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind. Out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Come on. Oh, knew it. Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. How? You first. No, you first. I was just going to ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. Come on, guys. You've been together for 10 years. Oh, my lord. Ugh. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course, of course. Go ahead. Hi, KeeBe. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. Coffee, ginger, cinnamon. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me of when I was growing up. with my family. How's work? It's going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new jobs on at the moment because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to ask, but yeah, I do. Thanks to the last annoying job. It went well in the end. It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Till my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? I'll tell you this. But don't tell anyone, okay? Not even KeeBe, who's standing in front of us? Not even KeeBe. Okay. So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, like 10. But I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new. But somehow, things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we were fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. But I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe. Or tiredness. Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Bailey's. I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. Come on, guys, make up. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week, including that supermodel. You know, that girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. And how does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. Boom! Yes, he did. His delivery was wrong, but yes, he did. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise. You get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Oh, similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us? I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys, I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family. And I know that's why that's very important for you. But Freya said something that kind of hit me hard. What was that? I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family, when I actually want to do that anyway, for myself. You know me, Baileys. I do. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families, which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. Not always. What should we do? Lua. Yes, Baileys. Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast amongst other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life. That's the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. Aww. What if our relationship doesn't last? It's already lasted 10 years! Oh my goodness gracious. Why aren't you people not living together? I'm sorry. I'm judging. I shouldn't judge. But seriously. I've been with my significant other for 15 years, and we were dating for 10 before we got married. Ay, chimak. Ay, ay, ay. You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 of reasons why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. Aww. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Please. Hi. Make up already. I believe in you. Oh, there we go. Oh, here comes a smooch. Lua. Baileys. I feel like we are living in a soap opera. It seems so. Doesn't have to be this hard, people. So what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just, I'm not prepared to meet them. You haven't... You'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? You'll be alright. Well, they never forbade you from dating other races. They're not big fans of elves. That much is true. But you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but we can think about it. And anything else. Later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I had my doubts. But now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua. Thank you. Are you still staying at Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight. Huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend. Take a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, KeeBe. Yes? We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with this past week. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. See you. Yes. Go. Go into the night. You love birds. Get out of here. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in the real world? I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know. That's cold. What? It's not like that. It's just that. Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. For now. I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't... Oh, who else is coming? Wait, who's here? Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh no. Mr. Gala! What's happening? Oh my god. Whoa. Freya, get over here. This wolf. Is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Oh my god. Are you crazy? What is happening? You can't treat a werewolf in a fury like a normal customer. Trust me. He must have some reason for coming here. Oh my god. You can relax, sir. You need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe. Oh my god. We need to make his drink. It was tea. Oh, Jesus. I'm like, this is pressure here. I think it's like tea, ginger, or milk and ginger. Oh my god. Tea, milk, ginger. Get the Galahad! Serve it! Here's your... Oh my god. He bounded it. And he left. That was intense. What the hell? Yeah, really. Is that really him? After seeing the reaction to the drink? 100%. Well, whoever he is. This place survived! Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. And I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. Good idea. Can you get back alright by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. You be careful too. See you tomorrow. See you. And on that note, I'm gonna end it here. That was intense at the end. I was not expecting that, like, at all. I was like, I'm like, I remember, is it like tea, ginger milk, or tea, milk, ginger? I was like, I had to go take a look for a quick hot second because I didn't want to screw that up. Because I think that would have like wreaked havoc on my poor little coffee shop. Anyways, I hope you like the gameplay. I hope that you're finding the story just as entertaining as I am. If you feel so inclined, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you as part of the community. And until then, see you in the next one. Toodles!